Good evening, and welcome to this week's edition of the Z1R Weekly Race. Tonight we are featuring Alsoa and Ultralavos. I'm Heckin' Haley, and I am joined in the booth by our tracker, Vincent246, and my wonderful co-commentator, Tracy. How are you this evening, Tracy?
I'm doing great, Haley. Yeah, we got winter tournament flags. We got the quals coming up soon. We're gonna the next races are gonna be for real. We've actually run people through racings a little bit already, but it's gonna be a lot of fun coming up as we do a qualifying set of races for the first time in a while. And it's a nasty start spot.
Yeah, we noticed because Alsoa's first off the gate here. The screen he was on was actually our wood sword cave start screen, and you notice there was only a candle available. That's because we are swordless for the winter tournament that's coming up. So I guess with that, Tracy, you want to tell us about these winter tourney flags for us?
Well, as you can see, we're gonna have a swordless tournament. We'll get that sword replaced with the Bombs Plus, one of the new tracker innovations that we have. The other new things, we're gonna do a few things a little bit differently. One of the new flags that Fred put in, we're gonna have 3 specific Triforces to enter 9. And once we find level 9, the old man will tell us what those Triforces are, and we'll be able to enter. And there you go. There's that Bombs Plus. So because it's swordless, we will have, instead of the white sword and the magic sword, they'll be both replaced with the Bombs Plus. The Bombs Plus on the tracker refers specifically to the bombs that are picked up in it used to be the white sword. Obviously, the magic sword we're not going to worry about, but it's going to be 10 to grab those bombs for the magic sword. That's one of the other new things we've decided to do. That death from Alsoa, not great. We do have Guerilla and Wizrobes as our overworld enemies, so it's going to be pretty nasty moving around. And Guerillas are not bad for bomb drops, at least, but like they'll snipe you, especially these blue ones on the screen that Alsoa is on right now.
These blue ones real tough to kind of deal with on the overworld. Good news is that we're seeing a lot of really nasty enemies so far on the overworld.
Nice white sword. Not white sword. Our most item is in fact our Bombs Plus, as Ultralavos has just shown us. So.
With a lot of the nasty being on the overworld, hopefully these dungeons will be a little bit easier for our runners to navigate with, as of right now, only having a blue candle at their disposal.
Yeah, the dark nets are still going to be a bit of a pain. In fact, in a lot of cases, I'd rather deal with Wizrobes. If my only offense is bombs, Wizrobes are always going to be bombs only. Kind of rather deal with Wizrobes, but dark nets are not so bad once you have the wand. But we don't know when we're going to get that wand. That wand will be required. It is considered an important item, and since important items in the Swiss rounds will not be allowed in 9, that wand cannot be in level 9. Things will change once we get to brackets, but that's a ways away. And also did get a good bomb drop from the Guerilla, so that's good for him. But he's going to be a bit trailing to this Bombs Plus pickup as he's doing a little bit of extra exploration in the grave area. Okay, 33 for our mid-secret, not bad. We have a first quest overworld for the Swiss rounds.
Yeah, first quest overworld is going to be really great for our runners, especially early on when you're looking to possibly buy bombs. If you can't get any good luck with our overworld bomb droppers, soon as we can find a bomb shop. Fingers crossed it's not a rare one.
And not an expensive bomb shop, right? You get those 30 some odd rupee bomb shops, and you don't really necessarily want to spend your money unless you absolutely have to. $103 for our big secret. Just a little bit above normal, which is so far we've had above average secrets on above normal secrets in both cases, so not so bad, not too bad. 63 rupees on the key is good. There's also his Bombs Plus, which he will go back and grab. Yeah, also is going to probably want to take a refill at the fairy fountain if he can just get there. Oh,
Oh no, he's so close.
Oh, that's rough. But at least he got his Armos item, so it's not so crucial that he stays down in this southwest corner necessarily. He might pivot to a different location. We haven't seen any dungeons yet, so...
As you say that, here's 4.
Perfect timing.
And our first potential for a ladder block. Even though we have a path up north, we'll see where that takes us.
Ooh, that is going to be a difficult screen to go through, but it is likely our item.
I'm real interested to see what Ultra Lavo's strategy is going to be to get through these, since how he's only got
I think he's going to
one candle boost at his disposal. Yeah. As also finds
really,
8 up here in East Death Mountain.
Red candle would be super valuable. Nice bomb on the floor there for Alsoa. I'm sure he'll want to pick that up. Yeah, maybe it looks like Ultra Lavos is going to try and wait these darkness out, hope they get over to that right side, but they just don't seem to want to go over there. Right, also leaves 8. Check the next screen. Nothing there. And going back in. Probably hoping for a pirouette there. Didn't get one. It's like the only way to go in 8 is go straight up. Ultra Lavos doesn't quite make it through that screen. That's going to be a tough one to get through.
Yeah, that's really on with only 3 hearts. He gets basically one opportunity to make it.
Yeah, you can use 1 candle boost, and you can take 1 more hit off the blue dark nuts. And then you got to get in there, and then hope you don't get killed by a Keese, because at that point you're down to half a heart. Also, meanwhile, it looks like he's going to check Death Mountain. Hints are useless here because we do have community hits on, so that shop, as indicated by the fact that it's vanilla prices, means we're not going to get anything out of that. 2 rupees on the small secret, not great.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a real, I would say a rare, if anything, early Death Mountain dig for Swordless.
I mean, rare for most players. Alsoa is one of those players that will do some of those rare things a little more often, so it doesn't really surprise me that he's going for this Death Mountain play. I think Ultra Lavos is going to give up on that stare. It's taking way too much time. If he went and took a refill, he'd get 2 hits from the dark nuts and a candle boost. It's still really, really difficult, though. Key shop, the cheap key shop, not the rare shop. That's nice. And a book as our white sword item. So we will get the maps of all the dungeons. It is at either 4 or 5 hearts, as we are able to pick it up right now.
Yeah, it's a real double-edged sword for a lot of, kind of like a double-edged sword for a lot of our runners, because you need the wand to beat the game, but then wand fire kind of sucks. But those maps are just so convenient, especially early on.
Yeah. Knowing that your opponents in this case are going to pick that up, you really need to pick that up. Not having the maps just puts you at such a disadvantage. So trying to get a bomb drop from these Guria, I think he just got the clock, but that wasn't the first kill, so he should be able to get a bomb drop from one of these guys. Or a bomb chance, I should say, obviously. And they never drop when you really want them to. Alright, he had a count set up, so that's good. Was able to get the bomb off the blue Guria. Letter's nice. Any roads for Alsoa. Right near start, but totally far away from start because of the Lost Hills screen. These are not great. They're nice and spread out, which is good, but there's none that are really accessible from our start spot, so that's not good. Ultra Lava's going to go ahead and buy a potion right now. Use that money before he loses it. Always like that.
Yeah, when you have any road that's not more than maybe like 5 or 6 screens from start, then they kind of can almost really quickly enter useless territory.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want one near start. These have the two things I look for in any road. Is there one near start, and are they spread apart? We do have a decent spread apart, but none of them are convenient. So, like, if you're down here, and this one is got the fact that we got 2 of them are 2 screens from each other. That's not ideal. 6 and 2, respectively, for our runners, right to left. Also going into 2, Ultra Lava's going into 6. Unfortunately, also has not picked up that book, so we don't get to see the level 2 map right now. Gleeok only can be killed in this mode with the wand, so that Gleeok cannot have a wand underneath it, but could have something else useful. Key there for Ultra Lavos is a nice pickup. Also is going to pick up a heart.
We do not have heart shuffle on.
Shuffle is not on. And our item in 2 is a boomerang, which actually in Swordless is super useful. And also
is even randomized.
Also, it's going to group up these wall masters and then use 1 bomb on them. Get a bomb back because it looks like there were a full 8 of them, so it was a very likely chance that one of those was going to be on the 10 count. So that's super useful right there. And doesn't really, because we need 3 specific Triforces, in general, I mean, I find in general for Swordless, I don't like to stay in dungeons to try and get their Triforce, until I have decent weaponry, and we really don't have decent weaponry. My goal is to get the, item, and then if I also get the Triforce while I'm at it, then great. If not, I will come back when I have, because, like, once Alsoa sees that boomerang is there, he knows that there's nothing else that's going to help him make it faster. So, and in this case specifically, because we know we need specific Triforce. We don't even know if we need the Triforce from level 2.
Yeah, the only main I think benefit that might be in some of our runners' minds is if they knew like that Triforce was like a room or 2 away. And maybe they had a recorder, because it's an easy way to get out of that really kind of tougher start spot.
Yeah, I mean, I still wouldn't go super out of my way. Yeah, obviously, if I don't know where the Triforce is, if I know where it is, then it's a different calculation. Because maybe, just maybe, it's just not that far. Another death for Alsoa and a ladder block for Ultra Lavos. But yeah, if a recorder definitely changes things because sometimes if I have a recorder, I might grab a Triforce in order to get back to that location sooner. And I might even, if the Triforce is easy enough, grabbing it in anticipation of maybe getting a recorder is not a bad play. And of course, we see a lot of Pole's voice on Ultra Lavos' side, which means that those are also logically wand blocked. Obviously, you can kill them with the bow, but the logic requires them to have a wand, which basically means they will not block a wand. I mean, this room right here is very likely to be a stair, but with only 2 bombs in the candle, that's going to be very difficult. Now, what he could do is use the candle to get to a 10 count to force a bomb and get a bomb off, say, the red Lionel, and then maybe do it again. Like, this is very doable, but I don't think that's what we're doing here. Also, it finds level 3, the pretty purple color. Can't kill the Goma. Obviously, Goma's still hard bow blocked.
Second Goma of the sea too, and greeted in the next room by some danger noodles.
Yeah, those land mode when you only have a blue candle, 3 bombs is going to be. I don't think 3 bombs is going to be enough unless you're really, really lucky. And even then, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the seat started off really good for our runners on the bombs, and now it's tightened up quite a bit.
Have we seen a bomb shop? I don't think we have.
We have not.
Okay, our cheap meat is 70. Also, is going to go ahead and purchase them just in case.
I don't remember seeing any. I haven't seen any bombs or an arrow shop.
We're probably the same shop. Oh, there's a bomb shop, 19 for the bombs. Which isn't great, but isn't awful, except Ultra Lavos at 18 rupees can't afford the 19 rupee bombs. Also, good that we have our candle, because 80 rupees to buy a candle is a lot. That's in fact the max amount to buy a candle. Now, Alsola finds level 6.
Oh no, that's the worst.
I mean, at least it's near start, so we can just up A out of it very quickly. Ultra Lavos going back into level 6. That boomerang gives also a little bit of an advantage. Not only is he going to be able to do group enemies up, anytime he runs into a room with the gels or the keys, he can just kill them. Boomerang, a much more valuable item in Swordless. It does lose it does lose a little bit of its use once you get the wand, but still much more valuable than when you have a sword. Another force by Alsoa, very nicely done, and you see him reset his count by taking a hit off the flame.
So it's slowly but surely getting a little closer to that white sword item.
Yeah, it's a few screens away.
Although I think now he's headed a little away from it, but I think he'll get back there.
I think he's gonna route like here and then go down and left. We'll see. I don't think he's seen or maybe he's gonna do one more and then down and left. And you can see the difference, like Ultra Lavos having to reset this room every single time to get a new flame. with the blue candle being only one use, whereas if he had that boomerang, he'd be able to just clear this Keese room out very quickly.
Yeah, the unfortunate part about only being able to do more or less one attack per screen is that those screen transitions are going to add up really fast.
Mm-hmm. Also, I was going to buy a key. Always a good purchase. Yeah, okay, here we go. Also being very careful on this screen. I believe this is the book. Yep, there it is. Now we'll never know whether it's 4 or 5, but we don't really care. And that 105 is not bad for bombs, but our runners have spent money on other things. So we're not going to be able to pick that up. The bomb upgrades for the Swiss rounds are going to be 4 to 8 instead of the normal 2 to 6. That is another change that's been made to allow us to have larger bomb upgrades, which is really nice. Okay, Ultra also going to try this room now that he has more bombs. It still would, you could set up that 10 count with the old man. So,
yeah, this is one of those rooms that boomerang would have came in really handy.
Yeah, the boomerang would have been nice because then you could. Oh God, careful! You could try and group them up a little bit more. And the Lionels are somewhat predictable in their behavior, and unfortunately, there's nothing here.
I think that puts Elso at having all 3 of those large secrets.
Okay, that's... yeah, I know we've seen... I feel like we've seen all 3. I wasn't sure if they were all on Elso's side. The 33 on the mid-secret is still going to be pretty good, but the 2 on the small, not going to be helpful. Yeah, Ultra Lava's waiting for the opportunity to try and get both with the same bomb. Does get a bomb for his troubles, which, the blue Lionels being bomb droppers. This room will not push because of the shutter. Oh my, more blue Lionels. Also finds level 4. We saw a little bit of this is the dungeon that has this room.
Yeah, so I think Elso is in a little bit better spot to maybe power through this.
Yeah, he's... get that fairy! He's got a shot!
Oh my goodness. Talk about some crazy bomb skills there.
What
oh my
a
goodness.
Great job from us. And it is the item. It is the heart. It is the coast heart. We're going to grab that, and we're never coming back to this dungeon until we have a wand. And that's only if we need the Triforce.
All that effort.
Ultra Lava's 1 room from the Triforce, but doesn't have a key. And is going to leave. So saving some money he just picked up.
Well, yeah, it looks like Ultra Lavos might be trying to move on to some greener pastures. Very curious as to when our runners are going to make it over to the coast to see which item is waiting for us there.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet. I mean, it's huge a deal when you can't pick it up, but it's nice to know what it is. And sometimes, knowing for sure that your ladder is hard required. Also, is going to go back into this level 8 now that he's got a map. Also known for digging big dungeons like this, so not really a huge surprise. He does find himself in a room with a possible stair.
Yeah, especially this 8 isn't too terribly large as far as 8s go.
It's kind of sprawling a bit more than one might like, but yeah, no, it's definitely not the largest.
But then again, yeah, he's already found his, the coast heart, so he knows he's going to get
something.
Probably 2 somewhat valuable items, maybe.
Yeah, the least valuable items in this set are the any overall blocking. Well, the raft and the power bracelet, if they're not required, and then of course the heart. The heart being obviously the better of the 3, unless you do need the overall blocking item. Well, that's not useful. I believe that's right next to start. I'm doing it a key.
Works out pretty good. He gets a key, gets a bomb force.
Oh, we did see that 3 is segmented. Yeah, that definitely could have been a lot worse, but... Yeah, I don't think I also liked quite the position where he had those wall masters.
And so I think we're still looking for 9, 7, and 1 at this point.
Yep, 9 being the all-important one, because of course level 9 will tell us just what Triforces we need. Now remember, just because you don't need the Triforce doesn't mean you don't need to go into the dungeon, because wow.
Fairy explosion.
I have never seen that many fairies on the screen at the same time. That was awesome. You probably, I assume he was on a 16 count and just killed everything at the same time. There's the floor heart for Ultra Lavos on 2. He's gonna get that boomerang shortly. 2 also segmented. We didn't see that from Alsoa. He never got the map and didn't have the book yet.
Oh no. So yeah, if he can just make it through this room, I think that next room is right where his boomerang's gonna be.
Nice giving up on it. No, go back in. You're so good in this mode. All right, this room, also another room that could have our item. Ah, you saw all the bombs. The moblins didn't give him a drop, and no, and it wasn't the item even. That's very sad.
Leave none of these blocks that look like they should push or pushing for us tonight.
No, right? Just a nice floor bomb for Alsoa that doesn't help
now
us.
we're officially ladder blocked in this 8.
Yep, we can't do anything more in 8. So Alsoa's gonna have to leave. There's the boomerang for Ultra Lavos.
There we go. Now our runners are on somewhat equal footing. I know Alcella's got, I think, a bit of an edge here on overworld and dungeon exploration.
Yeah, and Ultra Lavos going back into this level 2. Maybe could look for some keys or something, but really there's not much else to look for in here. Also goes back into 3. Gets to see the lovely segment. And this is probably the stair to the other part of the dungeon. Oof. more More dark nuts! It is level 3, so that she should be able to bomb down, unless that's the old man. And I think we.
I know. I'm knowing our runner's luck today. I
feel like the old man is that room below the V on the top, but I'm not sure. Ultra Lava's gonna grab the Triforce out of 2. We're gonna try and bomb down. There we go. We can get out.
And more dark nuts, but at least it's the red ones. Those ones will go down in one bomb hit for us. So
yeah, we do have vanilla enemy at HP. So yeah, guaranteed 4 HP red dark nuts. And they're bomb droppers, so sometimes they drop you bombs. This will be the item. It's the raft. It's not what you're hoping for. You take it.
No.
Because it might lead to a dungeon. You can't just leave it until you've found all your dungeons. But that's not the item you're hoping to... That is not the swell item that Also was hoping to get.
Although now, maybe I sense get a peek at this coast item a little sooner than later.
Yep. I mean, you spent time to get a raft. You want to know if it's useful. So it looks like Also's going to go for the coast spot first. Ultra Lava's going to find those any roads for the first time. Oh, look at this 5. It's a funny looking dungeon. It's like a
very blocky.
Yeah, it's like it's a block with a little bite taken out of it. And there's our meat block. I don't think it's actually blocking anything, but since Alsor already bought the meat, he might as well use it. And we're in another Moblin dungeon, which is much nicer than a Darknut dungeon.
Alright, Ultra Lava's the first to find 9.
What do we got? 5, 6, and 8. So unfortunately, the Triforce out of level 2 not going to be useful.
You're 100% going to need that ladder. And... oh, still looking for this wand.
Ladder? Well, now we're definitely going to see the coast item.
Oh, and level 1.
Yeah, that's the kind of level you want to see. Well, I would go get the coast item first. There's just so many things that are so good that you could get out of the coast.
Yeah, and you never know, that could be your wand.
It could be your wand. I mean, your bow would be really good. Red ring, any key, recorder. I mean, the power bracelet is probably the only thing out there that I would not be happy to get. And it's a single Dodongo, so it's going to stay dead. Dodongo's kind of the worst enemy in Swordless. The triple Dodongo is much more so than the single ones, because the single ones will at least stay dead. And you only need to use 2 bombs on them, as opposed to the triple ones. Ultra Lavos finds level 5. Hopefully he gets in there and finds his ladder. This will be the one of the items for Alsoa here. It's the recorder. Just looking for the floor item. That recorder is definitely a nice find for once you have actual Triforces.
And not to mention, we still haven't seen any Dick Doggers yet, so...
Yeah, that is a fact. We could need him for a Dig Dogger. It does mean... Yeah, Aslow's going to go ahead and grab this Triforce now that he knows that this will allow him to get back here whenever he wants. Also just wants to make us wait to see the chest item. Have to tank some damage to get back through those blue gorillas. Fortunately, I also just got a full refill from the Triforce out of 1, so...
I don't blame Alsoa for making us wait. Because it's like, yeah, you're kind of walking by these spaces anyway.
No, I mean, yeah, you're gonna do all the checks along the way. And may want to end his route at the raft spot, we'll see. Now, speaking of Dig Doggers, that is not the item, fortunately. Gonna buy another key. Also is the key shop man's favorite person. Oh, there we go. Nice silver arrows on the coast. We don't have to buy arrows, at least Alsoa won't. He's gonna take the death for it, but you know, you're not that upset. And he's got that recorder and that triad of 1, so he can go right back to level 1 and start from there if he wants to.
Yeah, I think that's kind of potentially counted as a time save.
This is what he does next. He's gonna go back to 8. He's going back to 8. I think he figures, like, I'm not gonna, like, finding 9 is a huge priority in this mode, but until you actually have all the items to get into 9, and we actually do stuff in 9, namely the bow and the wand, I think it's okay to prioritize your items.
Yeah, and plus I think he only has a little bit maybe of Deadwoods left, if any. I think actually he cleared it out. And so that area up there in the northeast is really his only area left.
Yeah, I feel like that's right. I feel like that's right. Because he's done all of Death Mountain. And 8 has 2 items, so, you know. The single bomb, not ideal. But if he, you know, I'm not sure where his count is, but as long as it's at least 2. If there are 8 of these guys, I actually don't know. Oh, he's going to use the candle anyway. Okay, maybe he gets, yeah, because this one should give him a bomb drop. He's done this entire southeast area. So there's no real benefit to going this way other than he can bomb these guys and should get a bomb drop out of it, and it's going to reset his count. Ultralavos gets his ladder as well. We never did find an arrow shop, did we?
No, I don't think so.
So no one's gonna buy arrows. Well, I shouldn't say that for sure, but no one's gonna, because it's got to be somewhere. But chances are you're not. But no one's buying an arrow, wood arrows before finding that. So that's at least nice. Now, we know that we need the triad of 5, so Ultralavos is gonna go pick that up. Which again, I still think it's fine to leave it at this point because, like, you're just going to be able to get it that much faster when you have better weapons. bow and or wand. In this case, the bow will get you here pretty easily. But we made it. We're gonna grab it, and we don't ever have to come back. So that's good. So I was hoping to be able to go up. Hoping to get a bomb drop when he killed that moblin. Did not get one. Let's find a push block. This will be an item, because we already saw the transport. It is the bow! That is huge!
Yeah, really huge find. Oh.
And now we can kill things. Much easier.
Yeah, and sitting at 100 rupees plus, you don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
Just indiscriminately throwing arrows out there.
I mean, you still got to keep an eye out on them. But you don't. You're not like. Yeah, it's enough that you can do what you need to do. And what's really great is you can kill Vyres with one shot now. And they're bomb droppers. And they're actually really good bomb droppers. Yeah, unfortunately, the key doesn't lead to anything. Alright, we're gonna head deeper into this 8. The other thing about dungeons like this is sometimes you can get a pretty decent key count going for having finished a dungeon like this, because they like to have keys. This could be the other stair. It is not.
Oh yeah, dungeon this size, yeah, your chances of having to go through key door after key door gets a lot smaller.
Unfortunately, we're getting bomb hole after bomb hole. Which is less good in Swordless. We can kill this guy. We're gonna kill this guy? We can.
Alright, let's see if this recorder is required.
Not yet. Ah, another bomb upgrade. We're never getting that one. That's way more than Also can afford, and you're not coming back for one that deep. It's a little unfortunate. And Also doesn't know it, but if he picks up this Triforce at A, he's gonna be very happy that he did. And frankly, if you don't come out of here with the item, then you might want to come back anyway. So he's probably gonna grab it. Yeah, we actually never found. To answer chat, we found the recorder and we found a floor heart. The actual heart, the coast heart's in level 4. We never saw the floor item in 1.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Also, I wasn't sitting that great on bombs when he was through here, and I don't think he wanted to waste any of them.
Yeah, it was
killing these
pre-bow.
pancakes. Yeah.
Obviously, it was pre-bow because he just got the bow here. Yeah, you know, the like legs are the worst in a lot of ways because they don't drop, like even on a force. I mean, you can set out, you can, you know, do a stored force bomb on the like legs, but then you have to make sure you kill the next thing. It gets complicated. So, Ultra Levels with the only 3 bombs has to kill all these like legs in just 2 of them because they take they're 9 HP, so it's going to take a full 3 bombs to kill them. And here's our other item at level 8. It's okay. That is a really good item. That red candle, I take that every time. Obviously, it's not going to kill your dark nuts, but almost everything else in the dungeons is going to kill.
If it won't kill your dark nuts, it'll definitely give you enough candle boosts to get around them.
Yeah, that yeah, that room in 4. Oh,
Okay,
guess
so
what? Guess what?
recorder required. Nice.
Also, I was about to get his, so that's really good. Also, doesn't know it, but that Triforce is required. That is a really good level 8. A very useful red candle, a required bow, and a required Triforce. So, good on Elso to manage to get through that. Alright, in fact, I think Elso may... Oh, no, where are we going? Oh, it is level 1. Okay, we're going back into level 1. He wants the other item. That makes sense. He does need to... Hopefully he goes back and finishes up this northeast area so that he can find out that he needs the... what Triforces he needs. Because he does need to go back into 5. And both runners have to go back into 6. Ultra Lavos has done more in 6. He knows exactly where the Triforce is, but was not able to pick it up.
And I don't think Ultra Lavos has been up to Death Mountain, so he hasn't seen 8.
No, he hasn't touched Death Mountain. You know, you're super happy when you see that map if you don't have a book. Not so much now. So that room that didn't open up in level 1 there for Alsoa is going to be the old man room. Alsoa hasn't seen the other bomb upgrade, so he might check to see if it's the bomb upgrade, but I don't think you spend a key on that. Just... Okay, power bracelet. The other useless item, maybe. I mean, are we missing any dungeons? I don't think we are.
I think we're missing 7.
Okay, we're missing 7, which, you know, could have our wand. There could be other nice things behind the power bracelet, like a heart or the magic sword bombs, which I don't think we've seen yet.
No, Ultra Lavos found the magic sword bombs. They were up in the northeast.
Okay, well, Also's gonna be able to pick those up then when he's
Oh, minus 40. That's rude.
We gonna try again to get that money back? We're definitely gonna take the raft again, because, yeah. Alright. Red lever is a great source of money when you need it. Now that we can kill him rather easily.
Speaking of level 7.
There it is. So we're gonna... he's probably gonna try and pirouette this wall. So this needs to have a wand at this point to be required. At this point, the only bad thing we could get is the wood boomerang, because we already have the magic boomerang, so it's not even an upgrade. Yeah, I'm not doing this dungeon. Not with Dark Nuts. Just deciding to
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just leaving. Right, Ultra Lava's gonna go back into one. Probably gonna maybe get. Oh, I say probably. Maybe gonna get his.
Hey, also,
power
this dungeon
bracelet.
keeps giving you hits to leave.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. So he's gonna find level 9 shortly. But yeah, just really unfortunate for Ultra Lavos. It's just so much slower with his equipment compared to what Alsoa has.
Yeah, getting that early boomerang really paid off big, I think, for Alsoa.
Yeah, and then getting the stuff out of 8. All right, Alsoa now knows he needs 5, 6, and 8. Funny enough, with that red candle, 6 is not a bad choice for him. Knowing that he needs the Triforce out of there, plus he's got that red candle, and the enemy there are the Lionels, which are very, very handleable with the candle. Oh, we have to do this room again with the likes, and you only have 2 bombs. Oh my god, this is going to be so slow.
Maybe a little bit unfortunate for Alsoa. He didn't know it, but he was only like 2 or 3 screens away from those magic sword bombs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him for stopping, because like there's not that much left to look for. But yeah, that would have been useful. Yeah.
He's got his white sword item, coast item, Armos item, and he knows where all the dungeons are. So yeah, he's probably just really just looking for that wand at this point, I'd imagine.
Yep, that is what he wants. All right, yeah, he is going to go back into 6. I think this is a really good choice for him. Between the silver arrows and the red candle, he's going to be able to do everything he needs to do in this dungeon. I'm not sure why he's clearing this room, because there's nothing that's going to be there. Could be doing something I sometimes accidentally do, which is not notice that that there's a shutter door in a room that otherwise could push and be a stair.
Get focused, and sometimes just these enemies need to die for no reason other than they need to die.
Yeah, there you go.
Unfortunately, you're stuck at 0 and 0 for bombs and keys.
No keys, no bombs. He needs to get something. Okay. Oh, also hadn't gotten the recorder yet, so yeah, that's a good find for him. We're gonna buy 1 pack of bombs because that's what we can afford. Honestly, going and looking for that, but with as few spots as Alsoa has, it actually wouldn't be a bad play to specifically look for the magic bombs. But again, you know, it's time. You don't know for sure you're going to find it.
Yeah, plus he still has, what, like 3 more of those power bracelet checks to
yeah. Yep.
Since he has the power bracelet now, so maybe he's just thinking, not worth it.
Yeah, at 13 rupees, though, does need to keep track of these arrows.
Yeah, hitting the minus 49 on that money-making game.
Yeah, that was not ideal. Good Kanana key, though. Get that key that Gomo's doing a very poor job of guarding. As long as you don't run into him. Yeah, you don't want to... I say that, and the Gomo just go, oh, yeah, you try to get this key now. This will not be the wand, but it could be the item. There's still enough useful things that it's worth checking. That one Pole's voice stops that from being the wand. It is, in fact, though, a transport. Yeah, so I was going to go ahead and take this transport. See where it goes. We did not see the transport earlier. All right. I think we might have seen this room, but we definitely couldn't clear it at the time.
I think that,
And
yeah,
now,
I think
yeah.
you're right. And he's only a
All the
couple rooms
rhinos.
away from the Triforce. He doesn't know it yet, but
Yeah, the Triforce is in that very bottom right, not the little nub at the underneath the dash, but went over from that. Yeah, that is correct. The Pole's voice cannot block the wand. It's something to do with the way Quest 2.5 has Pole's voice before you get to the bow. So you have to have a sword to get through it, and thus the randomizer forces in swordless forces you to have a wand.
also out of money.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. He does have that red candle though, so he still can do these things. Yeah, the Pole's voice, the money droppers of the game, not dropping money like they should. And the bomb droppers are dropping money. What is going on here? Ooh, careful, also.
Really kind of a less than ideal room to have to deal with these.
I mean, at least with the Lionels, you can kind of get them in a bit of a stun lock, and so they won't fire the sword beams at you, which is different than the like the Gorilla on the boomerangs. They don't care; they'll just keep shooting at you. All right, level 6 try for Elso. Let's see if he goes back in looking for the wand. You got items outstanding in. Let's see, we got the items out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8, which leaves this in 7.
Take your pick of bad options.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but my money's actually, I mean, I would do exactly what Elso was doing. I would be looking in level 6, because it's a better dungeon with the equipment he has. But,
and he's seen so much of it.
Yeah, but with all these Pole's voice hanging around, it feels a little less likely that we're going to have it here. We might actually have to take our bombs and go into 7.
Ultra Lava's in 8 now.
That's where he needs to be. He knows he needs the Triforce out of here, so hopefully that incentivizes him to clear this dungeon. And the bow was on path. The red candle was near the path. And here's that reverse C we saw on Ultra Lavos' side that did not give us an item.
Yeah, I think this red candle was only a room or 2 away from this Triforce in 8.
Yeah, it was super close. There's that other bomb upgrade that also has no money for.
All of a sudden, Bolt Runner's very precarious money situation and key situation.
Ultra Lava's leaving 8. Okay, we haven't been in the room below here, and then everything else we haven't seen is in the northwest.
They welcome on in our raiders from Speed Gaming 2.
Oh, finally found the arrow shop. It's in this little I guess we must have seen this on Alsoa's side, but in the little Death Mountain transition spot. Pretty certain this was like a key or a bomb drop or something. Or the heart. You know, we like hearts, but right now I'd rather have a key. A key or a bomb.
Yeah, what a tough seed. It's really just making our runners just earn every tiny little inch of progress.
Yeah, so needs to pick a bomb hole and hope that one of these opens. There, that one opened. It's gonna kill these Stalfos because they are money droppers. This is not going to be the item because of the shutter door. But maybe we get some bombs off the blue guys. Or more money! Which is good too, but we have no bombs. This looks like a stair room. This is very promising.
Blue Lionel getting a little too close for comfort there.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I mean, that solves our key issues, but we have to go back to 7. Oh, the answer is 7. We can actually fill out the rest of the tracker. A 7 has the wand, and 9 has the ring and the wood boomerang. And to answer chat, wand wand can't be a 9 because it can in Swordless is considered an important item. When we turn important items in 9 on in the brackets, then we're gonna have some interesting situations because we will have the possibility of the wand being in 9, the wand, the bow, the ladder, all sorts of things. Now, any key is going to make things better. This room could be a stair room. I probably would go through the key door first now that I have a million keys. Oh, wow, good bomb drop.
Yeah, finally a bit of luck for Alsoa there.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, this 7 is smallish. Definitely not the smallest 7 I've ever seen, but, you know, it is up there. Alright, what do we got? We got one of the transports. There's going to be 2 of them. 2 sets. And when you take the time to kill your darkness like that, you kind of got to take the transport. Oh, and you have to use a bomb to go up. Maybe the other transport could be the answer for going up. And also with just the 1 bomb.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you have... Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Except this is not... You're hoping for a bomb drop here. Or floor bomb drop, I should say. But he gets one! Alright, now we're gonna bomb up. We're not gonna bomb... Oh, come on. You gotta bomb up here. You just got to... You don't want to have to come back here. Okay. Ultralava's back in level 4. He should know where the item is now. He doesn't need the Triforce out of this dungeon. Oh, see? If this is the item... Okay, it's the other transport. Remember how I said go through the key door first? I didn't actually expect it to be another stair. But here we are. It's a stair. And now, so having just gotten the ending key does the thing that we all do, which is pick up the keys on the floor anyway.
And I am definitely guilty of that myself.
Oh, all the time. All the time.
And especially when you go so long without having it. So get in the habit.
Alright, to answer chat, there is the Coast Heart. Can be in the stair. In fact, if Ultra Lavos goes back to the place where he knows the item should be, it is the heart. But the rest of the hearts will be on the floor. So each dungeon 1 through 8 will have a floor heart. Yeah, or as Vincent, our tracker, put it, heart shuffle is off. The 7 has been kind about floor drops and being bombs, so at least there's that. We've gotten a couple of them. Also now up to 9 bombs. This room we just don't care about. We're never killing those Zodongos. They can just go about their day. Alright, I think we're done with the upper segment, so we're gonna... I think also it takes this... We'll take the second stair. No one wants to have to kill those, red darknuts again. Alright, back to this blue dark nut room. Now, he's gonna use the potion. I would... Yeah. Without mind to get another one, you're not that far from a fairy fountain. I could definitely see going ahead and filling up first. And he may not make it after using the potion.
Oh no!
Oh, he's gonna use the second one.
Only to just be disappointed that when he finds out this is just the Coast Heart.
Yeah. Alright, wand for Alsoa. Coast Heart for Ultra Lavos.
Right, yeah, now also it's just gotta go clear out that Triforce from 5.
Yeah. He's right where he needs to be. Ultra Lavos a long way from this. He needs to go to 8, get his bow, get his Triforce. He needs to go to 1 to get the power bracelet. He needs to go... And then he needs to go back to 6 to get the Triforce out of there. Any key would be useful from there too. And then needs to go into 7, which is blocked by the power bracelet.
Yeah, really just a good showcase of how brutal these seats can be, even though you don't need all the Triforces.
Yep.
It looks like you're gonna have to go into all these dungeons and clear them anyway.
Yeah, so 7 is required, 1 is required. One is double required. We need both those. Like we need the recorder to get the Triforce out of 8. We need the power bracelet to get the wand out of 7. So like yeah, that 1 turned out to be very stacked. 5 has the ladder. 3 was the one. 3 and 4. We didn't need 3 or 4. Ultra Lavos back into level 1. Nice block, old man. I also a pause as if to say, why is this not opening? Jesus Christ. A solid
Oh my
wall. That
goodness.
is a solid wall there. If I recall, the Triforce is towards the east anyway. There's the compass for Alsoa, so he knows where to go now. It's right next to that old man that wouldn't let him through. Alright, now Alsoa's gonna go to 9. I'm using bombs against the likes again. This is not, unfortunately, this will not be the item. Maybe he gets a key out of it. That would be really nice.
Yeah, I think key would probably be just about best case scenario.
Oh gosh, we already have a roll. And are we gonna?
Oh, and well, no.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, it certainly could have been. Always check those blocks, though. We do have 2 possibilities from this room, though. This could be a very quick 9. No potion for Alsoa, though. Now, I do find... I actually find the wand easier to kill Ganon with than swords. Certainly easier than the wood sword, but like easier than a white sword in particular. We'll see if Zelda's in one of these shutter door rooms.
Yeah, it feels like the hitbox is just a little more forgiving.
Yeah, well, I mean, the hitbox and the wand is actually somewhat ridiculous, but that's probably what makes it easier. But definitely, it definitely is a different feel. So when you do it the first time, it definitely feels different than otherwise. Got it. Another floor bomb drop for Alsoa. See if Alsoa decides to take this. I think I just would. See where it goes. Of course, usually when I really want to take a transport, it gives me the item. And my luck would be that it would be the wood boomerang, because we know as you know, we have a wood boomerang and a red ring in here somewhere. Yeah, also Lawless just doesn't. I mean, I don't blame him for not wanting to go into 8. Like, no one wants to dig 8, but unfortunately, that is the answer, and he's not there.
Yeah, and I think despite its size, 8 wasn't even really like the worst of the dungeons either.
No, it was a moblin enemy set, which really isn't bad. Like, I'd much rather deal with a moblin enemy set than pretty much anything else. And there's that wood boomerang. I mean, I would take a red ring. We have with the Lionel set, you know, change that 2 hearts from the sword beam to half a heart. If this were a moblin dungeon, then yeah, I could see leaving it. But the wood boomerang does nothing for us. Absolutely nothing. We already have the magic boomerang, even if we wanted a boomerang. Double shut. You see the first shutter and you're like, maybe, and then the second one shows up before they can even open, and you're like, oh well. Not gonna happen, not here.
Have to be getting so close.
We've seen a lot. Yeah, I also was speeding through a good chunk of this 9. But there's a big chunk in the middle missing from a stair he took. Only reason to kill any room at this point is looking for a compass. Unfortunately, nothing dropped there. Now, the blue Lionels you kill in hopes that you can get a bomb drop. Nice shoot. It was
There we go.
Yeah, it was a double shutter, so it actually... but for a moment there, I thought Zelda was on one of those sides, but then the compass says otherwise. Try bombing south. And it does. And is this going to open? It is going to open. Here we go.
Everyone get your GGs out in chat. Alsoa. First on the restream.
Yep. Finishing 3rd place overall with an official race time of 1:15:36. In 1st place, OpnoPoint 1:09:13. In 2nd place, Ryan 1:13:56.
Yeah, unfortunately, for Ultra Lavos, we still got a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go. And he's back into 6. I mean, if he gets through 6, he gets his any key. If he can get the item out of here, and that's not nothing. Maybe that would incentivize him to go back into level 8. Ultra Lavos has found all the dungeons but 7, and you can't find 7 until he gets a power bracelet out of 1. He's got a long way to go. Like I said, he needs to get his power bracelet out of 1 to get his wand out of 7. He needs to go back. He needs to go get his bow out of 8 as well as the Triforce. He needs to get his Triforce out of 6. Let's see if Elso will join us. This is the transport. And if the Pole's voice isn't the priority enemy, he can get in there.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
GG's.
No worries. GG's.
Thank you.
No. Your propensity to dig big dungeons definitely helped you out in this one.
Yeah? I would like want to have not been in 7, but that's okay.
I mean, by the time Wand was in 7, you knew it was in 7.
Yep.
Which is, I believe it was Chestrick that once said, if you know where the item is, if you know what the item is before you get it, that's not great.
No.
But
yeah.
yeah.
I will say, considering that I full cleared this seed, except I never found the red ring,
In 9 somewhere.
it's a 9.
Yep.
But, yeah, that, honestly, I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, you missed the magic sword bombs by a couple of screens in the northeast.
Eh, that's fine. I only had 12 hearts.
I mean, it would have been no. It's 10 hearts. It's locked at 10.
Oh. I still had 12 hearts. But, no. The magical sword bombs probably would have been nice in 7 just because it was so Dark Knight heavy, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it was
That's
kind of
probably
funny
the main-
because... Well, I mean, 7 was really funny for you too because, like, you kill the red Dark Knight room. There's a key door. You had just gotten the any key, and I'm like, maybe, I would go into the next room first, see what's there. And it was the other transport. And then the other transport took you, like, 2 rooms from the actual wand. But you then took the first transport to... And it was... Like we're killing a bunch of keys. I'm like, this is only useful if there's a bomb drop on the floor. And sure enough, you got a bomb drop on the floor. So you did manage to get your bombs back up after that pretty quickly. So the wand didn't take too much longer to get.
Yep. Also, bow deep in 8 felt kind of nice because it's like, yay, I don't feel stupid for digging 8.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I said your propensity for digging big dungeons. And you also didn't know you needed the Triforce there yet, so it's good you picked it up.
Yeah, no, I found 9 super late, so I'm like, well, I'm already this deep. I'm going to pick up the Triforce out of 8. I got the Triforce out of 1 just for the convenience of being able to warp there.
Yes, I figured that because you had just gotten the recorder, so it just made the Triforce pickup make so much more sense.
Yep. Realistically, between 1, 5, 7, it doesn't necessarily matter which one of those, as long as I get one of those while I'm there, because the start screen was terrible.
Yeah, that's one of those really bad start screens that we sometimes have to put up with when we put the wood sword blue candle on the start screen.
Yep. But on the other hand, it was nice to have the candle right away.
Yeah, always. For a Wizrobe Overworld, it wasn't too bad. Although the blue Gurias got you a little bit early on.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if you have swords or not. Blue Gurias are just snipers.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Also, I am glad I bought as many keys as I did.
Yeah. Your money wasn't great at the end, but...
My money wasn't great, and I gambled away 49 rupees thinking that, oh, I'll just, hit the mid-seat, hit, like, the small win, and I'll be fine. Nope.
No, that hurt. That hurt big time. Neither one of you was able to buy the bomb upgrades that you saw, so...
Yep.
Actually, Ultra Lavos, Ultra Lavos would, if he runs into the one here in 8, he will be able to afford it.
I'm hoping it's a good number. Although, when I did a practice seat of this, I got +7, so I think...
Yeah, it's 4 to 8. No, yeah, we've, I asked Fred if we could, turn on the, blackout bomb numbers. And at first that it was going to be 6 to 10. Mm-hmm. And as much as nice as the 10 bomb upgrade is, it is kind of obnoxious. So he cut it down to 4 to 8. So that is, it is 4 to 8 for this tournament.
Excellent.
That is now a separate flag. I imagine anyone playing Blackout's going to turn on that separate flag for reasons, but when we get to brackets, it goes back down to 2 to 6. But we want to make it a little more accessible in the early rounds for trying to encourage people to sign up. So. And also, you got some keys in 8, so hopefully Ultra Lavos can get through this. And your first dip into 8 wasn't great because you couldn't get through it because no ladder. It's a nice hard ladder block. Well, how about level 1 though? Like the in the end hard required power bracelet plus the hard required recorder for your Triforce out of 8 was quite amusing.
That, and when I go do my first dip of 1, I have 1 bomb and 1 key, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go spend the key, hope that it works. Oh, I got a recorder, cool. I'm just going to leave and come back later if I need to.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that recorder plus Triforce allowed that.
Yep. I was debating at some point going back to either 4 or 6 to get those Triforces before I knew what was needed for 9, just for the convenience of getting over there.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time I went to do that, I already knew I needed Triforce out of 6, so I said I'll just go do 6.
Yeah, and that totally makes sense. And the any key, while not hard required, was certainly a nice enough item. I was getting very suspicious seeing all those polls voice though, thinking that meant we're gonna have a wand in 7. It's gonna be in 7. Ultra Lava's about to get his bow, so there we go. The first
This
of
is
the
good.
this is very good. That red candle though is so nice. Hopefully, he gets that too.
I'm gonna be honest. I had to remind myself, wait, don't use all of your silvers. You have a wand, you have a red candle, you can kill things without it.
Yeah, it kind of looked that way because that money was definitely getting tight for you.
Yep. But everybody will tell you that you only need 1 rupee to beat Ganon.
That is correct. And yeah, a very, very good Ganon fight. And then 9 had the Lionel set, so you do have to be careful of those sword beams, but it wasn't the darkness, so it wasn't too bad. Actually, once you have the wand, darkness aren't that bad either. But
Yeah. Honestly, I think the worst enemy set would have been the Pulse Voice Heavier one, which it might have been.
it had to. Yeah, it was the same set as level 6. So it was the Lionels and the Pulse Voice, but I think it was more Lion. It just ended up being more Lionels, as it's not always even.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I think I am going to go ahead and jump out of here as it is about 11 for me, but thank you for allowing me to be on Restream, and also thank you to both Tracy M and Haley for doing the commentary, as well as I believe Vincent is doing the tracking. It's also good to see Vincent back. But thanks again.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
also.
thank you.
And it looks like I see you signed up, so good luck in the tournament.
Thank you much.
I think Lala's. I know he's close to that red candle. I don't know if this is it.
This is not it. I remember also clearing this room and thinking, oh hey, maybe this will be a wand that's got a required recorder attached to it. And then no, it was very much a no. He's gonna buy the bomb upgrade. We get. Let's see. He already had it. Or yeah, because he has both the magic bombs and the white sword bombs. We had the white sword bomb super early. But yeah, this would be a +2 if we hadn't upped it, so that's nice.
Yeah, there's nothing really kind of worse than even when you need the bombs.
Yeah, you still buy them in swordless, but I've definitely passed on in regular modes. I have definitely passed on bomb upgrades when I've known it was only going to give me 2. And unfortunately, going the wrong direction for both the Triforce and the item.
Yeah, it looks like more or less he's kind of following the same route that Alsoa did in this 8. Which, yeah, definitely no shame in that, because as we saw, also a great runner on his own right.
Mm-hmm.
And now that Ultra Levels has bought the bomb upgrade, it seems like these bombs are flowing like candy.
It has gotten some, up to 3 keys now. Yeah, using bombs unless you're on account, I would use the bow here because you're gonna get money back from the Stalfos. I'm not entirely sure why you would bomb the old. I'm not sure what that does to your count, but he hasn't shown a propensity to set enough counts on the old man. Much better to do that by doing 3 candle flames. But now it's back up to 11, so it did get that did advance his count enough that he was able to get a bomb off of the Stalfos there.
Oh yeah, and to answer the question in chat, Mako, the door repair charge today was 24 rupees, so one away from max.
You know.
Caught it at just the right time, was able to do some quick math. Just waiting for the question.
Well, I believe this is the Triforce right here. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna keep looking. We're gonna grab it. Okay, so he doesn't need the red candle. It would certainly be a nice item to have, but does not actually need to come back here.
You know, true.
He does need to go back. Oh no. Okay.
I feel like at that point you've seen so much of the 8. It's like you might as well clear out those 1 or 2 rooms.
Either you clear out those 1 or 2 rooms, or you just leave because you have a recorder to come back later. Grabbing the Triforce from a room where you killed a Digdogger that's gonna stay dead doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We know, he's gonna check out this. Yeah, he's thinking. Yeah, also had checked this bottom area before we had the ladder and found nothing here. He's going to clear this room because he thinks it's going to be the item. It is not the item. Now these guys, killing blue moblins with bombs, they're going to drop you bombs. Makes a lot more sense there. We're going to spend the key. We are going to spend the key. Yeah, there was a floor drop in this room, and yeah, we're already done with that one.
I wonder if he maybe mismarked something?
No, he just... I mean, I haven't seen his map, so I'd have to look at that, but... He's just trying to get into all the rooms without spending a ton of keys.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate. In the effort of trying to save keys, it looks like we're probably going to end up wasting. Well, he gets the key fund, so it works out.
Getting close. This was the bow. This might be it here.
I think it was either here or maybe the room below.
Yeah, it was really close to the Triforce.
Probably breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. Get some repeatable offense other than ones that cost rupees to fire.
Free repeatable offense, yeah.
And down, so yeah, I think he still has a little bit left to go on some of this Death Mountain. Maybe?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
the real issue, yeah, because he hasn't found the power bracelet. I think when he's gonna go do 6, I think, which will get him the any key. Hopefully he goes back to 1. He needs to get that power bracelet. And then hopefully just find 7.
I don't think he grabbed that raft from 3.
Yeah, he might do 3 first. 3 didn't take... I don't recall 3 taking also very long, though.
It was segmented, but it wasn't very big.
Yeah, the item was in the upper left corner here. And he's seen a lot more of this dungeon than Alsoa had when he found his any key here.
Oh no. Got the kill, but unfortunately... This was it.
Yeah, I think you're right. At least he doesn't worry about key doors. He knows how to get to the Triforce, so that shouldn't take too long. Then he's close enough to 3, so it kind of makes sense to go to 3 first. Get that raft. And then he can record her to 1. No, he didn't get the Triada 1, but he has the Triada 5, which is right next to 1. Oh, that's right.
Oh, no.
No! Oh man, I didn't. He didn't actually see the room with the Triforce because of the key door. This is where I just pull out the boomerang and just stun everything in my path and don't even bother killing things unless I have to open the door.
Yeah, I think that's a strategy that a lot of people tend to overlook sometimes, because
Yeah,
a
you
lot of
gotta
our
kill
runners will
one.
just not even bother picking up a boomerang. But now that we're in swordless, and
Yeah,
get a lot more utility.
he's gonna have to
Very
kill one of
easy to
these line of worms. I would kill the one with 3, not the one with 6. But you know. He's also getting low on money because he bought that bomb upgrade. And as nice as that bomb upgrade is, not really serving him right here. He's gonna have to get through this room. He's gonna have to get through another, the room. I think this one might be the last room he has to actually kill. Yeah, you don't need to kill these guys, just go through. I was hoping this room is going to be better, but if I recall, you need to use a bomb if you want to go this way. And we don't know for sure that even bomb's open. And this is what got him in trouble before. Yeah, pull out that boomerang, just stun these guys, and yeah, there you go. And now these guys you gotta kill.
Yeah, this is probably the point where I would start flinging those silvers.
Yeah. You only got 14 of them, but it's enough.
Gosh, and of course they don't want to cooperate.
Yeah, and you've already spent 2 silver arrows to try and get them down to where you can kill them with 1. You don't want to leave the room to try and reset them.
Oh no.
And we're leaving, maybe to get a refill?
I hoping
come back with
for
full health.
bomb drop.
I mean, the gorilla will give you bombs, which is nice if they would do so. There you go. But sometimes just take the fairy refill.
Yeah, I get to go back in full health. It gives you a few screens to kind of reset. I go in fresh. Or We're gonna go look
Why?
somewhere else and maybe try to just grab the wand?
Well, 4, we have the heart out of 4. We don't need to be
No.
back here. No reason to be in level 4. So I don't know what we're doing in here. We've got this item. You know it's not the wand. You don't need the Triforce out of here. So I don't know why we're in 4. I'm going and looking in other dungeons, you know, to find something. But go to dungeons you don't have the. You don't go to 1, go to 3. Okay, what are we doing?
Like, hopefully... headed back to 6.
Yeah, I mean, he only needs the Triforce out of here, so looking for the items in the other dungeons makes a certain amount of sense. Which, you know, 3 and 1, those are the dungeons you can go get items out of. We know we need to go back into 1 for that power bracelet. And with the any key, we can just go through the door. Get a useless raft here. All the raft did for Al Soa was cause him to lose money when he played the money-making game on the raft spot. Yeah, if I recall, you had to bomb down here. And then the item wasn't that far away. The poor raft. Alright, we're gonna go down. Now if we go to the right, this should be the item, I think. Nope, one more down. Or maybe it was up, I don't remember.
It's been so long, I kind of forget where this
I know, right?
this raft is
I
hiding.
know it was like right in the same little area. And you know, up has to bomb, so you might as well go up and see if the. I mean, I would go up. Always, you know, try not to kill things if you don't have to. It's always slower to have to kill the rooms.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta know where to position that bomb. If you position them in front of the darkness, it'll block it with the shield, just like with your sword. And this is okay. This isn't so bad because we have the red candle. We can get out of this room, but it was up as it turns out. And I don't think we need bombs to get the item out of this, so I think he'll be fine here. Oh, maybe not. This might have been. Oh gosh, don't go that way.
I think it was that room.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh no. Oh, he's got no bombs. Yeah, nice map. Not this room. Yep. The only one room it can be. He's gonna need bombs to do it.
Yeah, I think unfortunately, our only bomb droppers in this dungeon also require bombs for us to kill at this point.
Yeah, the red dark nuts are our bomb droppers, and yeah, they're not gonna help us. He's hoping that this next room will be an open stair past the landmos. Or a killable room. But no such luck. Yep. We're just stuck. Like that room could have been a stair. It's not, but he would need bombs to find that out anyway. And now we're gonna try and get a bomb off of the blue Octorok, which when this is not only Octoroks, is very difficult.
It probably doesn't want to spend the 19 rupees to get the bomb pack, but
You gotta do, well, you gotta do it or move on to a different dungeon. And, you know, maybe by the time you get back, you have your bombs again.
yeah, it's such a tricky seed too, because it looked like every time the runners were good on resources, all of a sudden they weren't.
Yep.
I think both runners at different points in time were sitting very comfortably, plus 100 rupees, you know, max bombs, 3 or 4 keys, and then at other points, just out of nowhere, it's like 0, 0, 0.
Yep. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can at least get this raft. Oh god, 4 bombs is a good. Ideally, you set yourself up with a count so that when you kill the first red dark nut, you're guaranteed a bomb.
Yeah, and with some of the enemy sets, yeah, it can get a little tricky to manage a count, but you're seeing how important it is.
Yep.
Especially in Swordless.
Yeah, he's gonna get himself up to 7 with the keys, which really is good enough if you're good with your bombs. You can go back in. No. Go. Oh no, he's gonna do this room. He thinks it's this room. It's not. He could have gone back down into the stair and killed enough keys. Let's see. He'd be at 7. He's good. I think that's the global. Yeah, and it was. So that worked out well. But what you can do is you can go back into the stair as many times as you need to get your count up to whatever it needs to be. And it's just the heart. We're gonna grab it. Now he knows it has to be that one room. The Goma room, in fact. to deal with these guys again, but we have a red candle, so we can candle boost around them. As many times as we have half hearts. All right, does survive.
Made it.
Is not going to be happy with what he ends up getting, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't know it yet, but yeah, it's kind of like a worst case scenario.
Double bomb. And he's gonna pick this up because he hasn't found level 7. But unfortunately with that, it's gotten, we've gotten to 2 hours. We're gonna go ahead and call it there. Don't know how much longer this is going to take, Ultra Lavos. So we're going to have to let it go. Good luck to him in the end. We'll go ahead and put the runners, do the runner thing in chat. Go ahead and click on that link and go cheer him on to the finish. But that is going to do it for us. Next race on Thursday night, let me make sure I have the time right. We are going to have the first of our qualifiers. That'll be at 8 o'clock on Thursday night. First of our qualifiers. We'll put 2 people on restream. And we'll get started with the tournament. Haley, it was a pleasure to get to do some commentary with you. I hope we'll do it again.
Yeah, I know, it's been a while. It was so good to be able to comm with you again.
And yeah, the rest of you go ahead and again, I want to thank Haley for joining me. And of course, our runners, Also and Ultra Lavos, and of course Vincent on the tracking. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and go ahead and watch, cheer Ultra Lavos on to the end, and we'll see you on the next race.